Good morning. So you see the title? You see the title? That's what we're gonna make. All right. So let's talk about the temperature. We kind of have to hurry up. If you look at the shadow right there, by 11 o'clock, it's gonna be like right here, and it's gonna ruin our thumbnail picture. All right. With this recipe, if you're a vegan, you might want to look away because this can get really painful for you. All right, let's go. We're just gonna use one side, and we're gonna, since it's a meat lover, we're gonna put it on high. One, two flames, one side. All right, let me show you the ingredients. Yeah, apparently I have to give a warning. Yeah. All right, let's talk about. All right, before we get started, I don't know the authentic version of this. This is just me making it my own. All right, so it's up to you on how you want to put your twist to it. Make it your own too. Here we go. From the beef family, we have a free-range cow. All right. And we'll slide them over. And for the pork family, is representing bacon. Listen to that sound. Hey, Carolina Country Cooking and Barbecue. Thanks for joining. Chaka, where you at? You're supposed to be here. Chaka, you need to come over. All right. Look how solid this is. This is like 90%. Look at that. That's solid. Solid fat. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, I'm so confident about this dish that I'm not even gonna season it. That's how delicious this is gonna end up. No seasoning. Gonna blow your mind. Let's talk about this sopas. Sopas? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably butchering the name. All right, I'm on my way. You better. All right. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sopas. I don't know. But let's talk about this sopas real quick. So it's like a tortilla shaped like a little bowl. So it gets very interesting when you have something like this that you can almost add anything on top of it, right? Because I really didn't grow up eating this stuff. So I really don't know the authentic version of it, but all I know is I buy it like this and I deep fry it for like a couple minutes on each side. Boom, it looks like this. My kids love it. They eat it plain. So apparently it's good. So we're just gonna throw some breakfast stuff on there. Let's see how our meat is doing. CJ, cooking with CJ. Thanks for joining, man. Hey, the hot seat episode last Thursday was amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, CJ and Chris from Hobo Nickel Barbecue, they did a turnover on the hot seat. So CJ owns it now. The Thursday night episode. Look at that. Look how solid this meat is. That is solid. Not that much grease. Really, the grease is coming from the bacon. Don't ask me why I'm mixing it. It just happened that way. I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm looking behind my camera, just trying to make sure you guys got the perfect view. And I just happened to push it all together. But oh well, that's fine. We'll live. We will live. Looks amazing. Just gonna let it cook for another minute, and then we'll add the next ingredients. And it looks that good without seasoning. Whoa, check out the sun. Look, look. Remember I told you about the sun by 11 o'clock? Look, it's getting closer to the griddle. We gotta hurry up if we want a really good thumbnail. Trust me, I have it blasting on high. I'm waiting on this to cook up. All right. That looks good. So, because there are kids involved in the process of eating this, we got to make it healthy too. So, onions and bell peppers. Look at it. Hey, you throw a couple of vegetables on there, the food becomes healthy. It becomes a salad. We'll let that cook for a little bit. Let's talk about the next ingredients. Looks good, huh? That looks amazing. I wish you guys can smell it. I really wish you guys can smell it. Next ingredient. Representing the poultry family, we have our eggs. I got 7 eggs in there. All right, 7 eggs. Put however much eggs you want. Don't let me tell you how many eggs, all right? If you like eggs, get more eggs. You like it? You like the view? Look at that. Left hand. That's the most uncoordinated left hand ever. That's uncoordination right there. Because watch my right hand. Right hand does good. Left hand looks crazy. I can't even hold the fork right. Hold on. That's all right. Enough playing. Let's go. Let's cook. All right. That's just crazy, huh? Ooh, look how beautiful that looks. One last look. Before we add the eggs. Here we go. This is the first time it's ever been done on a Blackstone. Let me make sure I get it right. Ready? I gotta go on this side. What? Hold on. Oh, the board. Ah! Oh no! It's going down the drain. Hold on, let me push it up. No! I'm catching it. I saved it, look. It was draining down and I got it to stop right there. Pushed it back. Yeah, that's what I get for playing with my food. I won't do that again. Yeah. Started to run. Remember, my griddle has a list that goes towards the drain. And yeah, I was playing around way too much. All right, I'm gonna turn down the temperature to a medium. I really don't want to cook the eggs at a high temperature. All right, so I'll just go medium. Oh, perfect. Let me just push it around. Look at that. I'm telling you, you put bacon on anything, it's gonna taste good. Ohms MS13. Mr. Ohms 13. Make a well meat pile to your eggs instead. Yeah. Too much, too fast. Yeah. Paul Hughes. Yeah. That was way too much. Everyone tune in Thursday at 6 p.m. Cheers. Susie, what's up, man? I started late because I was watching Tom finish up his cinnamon roll. All right, I'm gonna turn it down to the lowest setting real quick. One last ingredient, final ingredient to make it taste really good. And you know what it is. Here we go. You add cheese to it, guarantee kids will love it. That's a secret. Bacon and cheese, you add those two. The kind of cheese I'm using is triple cheddar. Triple cheddar. But you could add your own cheese to it. I'm gonna turn off the griddle. We're done. That's it. Let's go make some. Let's get a few sopas and build some really quick, okay? There's two kinds of sopas. You have your corn, right? Corn. Then you have your flour. Two kinds of sopas. So let's see if we could build us some. That'd be a cool build. Hold on, let me write my notes right underneath you. I'm just gonna put my notes right there. See my notes? Go away. All right, first one, pretty simple. We'll do the typical meat lovers, right, on top of it, right? And you could get creative on it. And then let's see. Then add some salsa on top, like so. Yeah. Just make it look neat. Keep it inside the circle. And then if you want, just to be fancy, you can add a little cheese to it. You could add shredded cheese, like I just did. Or if you want to go fancy, you know, add a little crumble cheese on top. Just to give it that fancy look. Here's the first one. What do you think so far? I mean, I'm sure we can make it look prettier. So let's see sample number 2. Let's put this aside. Let's go with this. Sample number 2. Maybe use salsa first so it doesn't fall off, right? And then some meat lovers. And then, like I said, if you want, instead of using crumble like this one, right? Maybe you just use shredded, you know, if that's your thing. What do you think? So let's check this one out. Look at that. What do you think so far? Look at that. It's pretty good. I mean, you could really play around with this thing because technically all this is, I mean, I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's just made out of tortilla. You know, I don't know how to make it, but I just buy it from the store. I mean, you could do it like this. Let me do one more if you could see it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me do one more. Maybe you could do something like this. Watch. You know, you could do the cheese first, right? And the cool thing is I know our meat lover isn't as hot, but it's still warm. If it sits on the cheese, it'll melt it onto it. You know what I mean? Let the heat of the meat lover mix, melt the cheese that's on there. You know, and maybe throw some salsa on top. Just a little bit. You know? And then to make it fancy, add some more crumbled cheese on top of it, like so. What do you guys think? I mean, who says you can't do this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just play around with it, enjoy the recipe. And as always, I will put all the ingredients in the description below. And if you want to catch us live, you have to hit that bell button. I know some people's like, hey, how do I catch you live? It's all about the bell button. All right? So, hey, thank you all for joining. Have a safe weekend. I know 4th of July is coming. All right? And we got all these recipes going around YouTube. Check them all out. All right.